All right, so good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. We're going to get you up and ready. This session, standing action, as I like to call it, is something that's somewhat decent for just rolling out of the bed and getting you ready before you start off with your day. So all of the postures here, relatively basic per se, but most of you can go a little deeper into the posture. So I encourage you to do just that. All right, we're going to start off in Tadasana, standing. So the feet can be apart, no wider than your hips, please. And if you want to work on your balance, of course, bring the feet together. It'll force you to really work on how you're standing. Keep the core in. Let's start with the toes, please. Lift all 10 toes. Try to spread those toes out. Bring the toes out and down as if you're gripping the mat. The legs are firm, stomach is in, chest is soft. Shoulders, bring them up. Take them back, drop the shoulders down. Fingers are energized towards the floor and your chin is slightly tucked in. Okay, from here, let's just reaffirm where we are right now. 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth initially. So inhale deep, open the mouth and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And now try to keep the mouth closed. Take all your inhalations and exhalations through the nose. Feel the chest expand with every inhalation. Use the diaphragm as you bring it up and in as you exhale the air. And now you bring your eyes open softly. Hey, let's get some rotation action in. Rotate the wrist initially. You can even rotate you heard that pop. That was my left ankle, thank you. I have a microphone that may have actually picked that up. Okay. All right, roll the shoulders, please. Roll them forward and back a few times. Awesome. Okay, ragdoll. So take the feet slightly further apart. Keep the knees soft. Hands can come down the legs as you go forward fold. Keep the head relaxed. You don't have to force yourself to reach for the floor. If you're touching the floor anyway, that's great. Initially, just hang out right here. No tension in the neck, please. And you can even just lean over to the right a little bit. If you're on the floor, great. Walk the hands to the right. Or grab hold of that right leg and bring yourself over to the right. Hang here for a breath. And then walk those hands back to center, and let's walk over to the left side of the mat. Keep that head relaxed again. I wasn't doing it. And then walk the hands back to the center. Hey, reach for your elbows, opposite elbows, frame of the head. Good. You can add a little bit of pressure on those elbows. You'll feel this in your shoulders and your upper back. Just tugging a little bit. Even lean one way, then the other. Look, bring one elbow forward, and then the other elbow forward. And release the hands to the mat. And come up halfway. So keep the knees soft, please. A slight bend of the knees. You're going to take the hands on top of the knees here. So the knees are somewhat bent, but we have a flat back. Bring the shoulders away from the ears. Your stomach is coming in. Actively pull the core in. Chest pulls forward. Inhale deep. And on your exhale, slide the hands down the legs again. Nice. This time, I want you to roll up the whole way. Keep your head loose and relaxed. The arms relaxed. Bend the knees a little more as you roll up slowly. All the way up. Standing. Great. A small back bend here. So hands to hips. Push the pelvis forward. Lift the heart. A small back bend. Nothing too much here, really. And then bring it up to neutral. And release the arms. Okay. Let's work on the sides. Let's take the left arm up. Keep the right arm relaxed. That right hand can stay on the right leg. Now let's start by pushing the hips to the left. Push the hips to the left. Torso comes down to the right. That's it. Keep that left arm active. Keep it reaching. Nothing loose, nothing limp. Keep it active. And take that left shoulder and roll it back just a little bit. So you're looking closer towards your ceiling than your floor. There we go. 2 more breaths right here, please. And as you exhale, push the hips a little further to the left. And recover. The left arm comes up. The right arm comes up. We'll just swap sides right in. Nice. Left arm is against the leg. Right arm is up. That right bicep should be near your ear if you can do that. If you have shoulder issues, play with it as necessary. Okay. Push the hips to the right. Torso comes down to the left. Come down where you can. Don't fight it too much here. I don't want you to hurt yourself this early. We have a full weekend of activities to get through. Go ahead and roll that right shoulder back just a little bit. Your gaze is up towards the ceiling, or maybe where the ceiling meets the wall, the far side of the room. Keep the hips pushing. 2 more breaths. Last breath in. And on the exhale, bring the arm up slowly and controlled, and bring it all the way down. Groovy. Okay, some shoulder rolls, left and right here, forward and back. And let's get both arms up. So we're going to keep the hands shoulders width apart. Bring the arms up all the way. Keep the fingers energized. We're reaching up. And you can take the arms a little wider apart if you have shoulder issues here. Lift the heart towards the ceiling. You're putting a little more pressure on the balls of the feet. We're not lifting the heels off the mat, but you can feel yourself coming forward just a little. Arms are active. You're reaching. Nice. 1 more breath here. And on your exhale, bring the fingers together. Palms are up. Let's try it again. Press the palms up. This time those biceps might be near the ears or just behind the ears as you press up. Press, press. 1 more breath. And on your exhale, slowly recover. Bring it down. Okay. From here, a forward fold. Take this one easy as well. Hands are on the legs. Bend the knees. Come all the way down, nice and easy. We're here for 1 breath. And recover. So let your arms hang and your head hang and pull yourself up. The core is engaged at this point. Oh yeah, working the core early. Great. Utkatasana, or chair pose. All right, the same rules apply for the feet. Together or if they're apart, no wider than your hips for the most part. But I do want the feet and the knees the same distance, okay, when we do chair pose. So have some fun with it. Let's start off with just the lower portion of the body. So bend the knees, and we're sitting down into our invisible chair. The weight is now in the heels. Don't scrunch the toes. Bring the torso up a little bit. All right, let's get the arms engaged. Now, if you're able to, arms are all the way up, and they're reaching, they're active. Oh, this is a great chest opener, working on the shoulders. If this is not happening with the arms, they can be down a little lower as necessary. Or they can be at heart center, especially if you have any shoulder rotation issues here. This is fine. All right, everybody, come down a little more, just a couple centimeters. Good, good, good. Keep your head neutral, or you can take it slightly up. I'll leave that to you here, how you're feeling with your neck this morning. All right, give me an inhale. And on your exhale, forward fold, reaching for the mat, lengthening the legs, and roll up slowly. Great. Let's try this a different way. Inhale your arms up and sit down into chair pose. So maybe you can come a little deeper, a little lower down. Play with it. You may not be able to come too far down, and that's fun. Go where you can this morning, because we're really working into the bigger muscles, the larger muscles of the body here. Keep the core engaged as it supports that lower back. Fingers are energized. Inhale. And on your exhale, release the hands to the legs, and then forward fold slowly, lengthen the legs, and bring the arms, the hands to the mat. Great. Keep that head relaxed. We're here for 1 deep inhalation. And on your exhale, take your hands to the top of the knees. Now, bring those hips down as you bend the knees. We have a flat back. Now, bring the torso up a little maybe about 30 degrees if you can. Are we sneaking into this posture? Yeah, we are. All right. Take your arms up if you're able. That's it. And really extend this time. Reach and breathe. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. That's it. Here we go. One more breath in. And on your exhale, bring the hands down and lengthen the legs. We're standing. Groovy. Small back bend. Hands down hips, pelvis forward, lift the heart. You might come back a little deeper this time. And bring it up. Groovy. Okay. Breath and movement. Let's do some forward folds. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to swan dive down to the mat. Hands reaching for the mat. Top of the feet are the shins. Come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. We'll lift up, reach up, extend. Let's keep going. Exhale, forward fold. You hear rain breathing over there. Come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reverse your swan dive. Lift up, reach up. Last one, folks. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reach up and extend it all the way. Awesome. Exhale, arms to the sides. Groovy. All right, warrior series. Come to the top of the mat, or top of the area where you're working on. We're going to step into warrior one on both sides, warrior two both sides, and we're going to hold those for about a minute each. Let's start with the right leg back to warrior one. So you're going to step back, chest and pelvis favoring the front. That right foot is about maybe 20 degrees or so. Give me a slight bend in that left leg towards 90. Some of you may be able to get deeper. Okay, arms are up. This is Virabhadrasana 1 or Warrior 1. So take a notice here. Get into your best posture here. So we have a slight bend in the left leg. The outer edge of that right foot is pressing into the mat. Core is in. Heart lifts towards the ceiling. Fingers are energized towards the ceiling as well. We're reaching. This is a very active posture. All right, we're here for 3 deep breaths. You already have a partial chest opener here with the arms up, shoulders back. Give me a little more room to bring in a little more air. One more breath. And on your exhale, arms come down and step up. Other side. Let's take the left foot back. Chest and pelvis favor the front. Arms come up. That right leg bends towards 90 degrees. Keep the fingers engaged. You know what you're doing here. Go ahead and wiggle as necessary to get into your best posture. If you're unable to get the chest and pelvis to favor the front, heel toe that right foot over to the side a bit. That's absolutely fine. Fingers are engaged. You're reaching. You're breathing. Nice, deep inhalations. We only have 2 more here. Stay with it as you can. Stay with it. One more breath. On your exhale, bring the arms down and let's step up. Nice. All right, let's keep going with this one. We're going to step into warrior 1 and then into warrior 2. So take the right leg back to warrior 1 initially. Arms are up. And now let's open to warrior 2. We twist a little to the right. Arms come down parallel to the mat. Hands are equal to or slightly higher than the shoulders. Left leg is bending. Maybe get the feet open a little wider and bring our center of gravity down a little lower. Okay. Good. So with this posture, chest and pelvis favor the right side of the mat. You're looking over the left hand, over the front hand. Nice. All right, we're going to reverse this. Why not? Right hand, right leg, left palm is up, and lift. Working on the lats, working on the sides, doing great with this one. I know, we're doing this one again. Doing it twice in a session is always good, working our sides. One breath here, and on your exhale, left hand comes down, right arm is up. Groovy. Give me another breath in. Exhale, release the hands, step up to the front. Okay. Other side. Take the left foot back to warrior one. Get into your best posture here. Warrior number one. You might feel that left hip pretty tight now. That whole left leg is engaged. And from warrior one, we twist slightly to the left and open up to warrior two. Now the chest and pelvis favor the left side of the mat. Feeling it in the shoulders yet? You may well be. But keep those hands equal to or higher than the shoulders. That's it. We're burning calories now, no doubt about that. Keep your stomach, your core in. You need the support of your core. It's supporting your back as well. Give me 2 more breaths here, please. One more breath. And on your exhale, let's revolve this one. Left hand comes to the left leg, right palm is up. And we lift that right arm up. Nice, a little bit of a break in that left hand. Oh, and yeah, if you want to keep working that left shoulder, bring the left hand around and behind you, reaching for the right thigh. That's always good. It's optional though. And come back to warrior two. Nice and easy in warrior two. Inhale deep. Exhale, release the hands, and let's step up. Ooh. Well, since we're feeling the legs quite nicely now, let's naturally transition to tree pose. Let's do a balancing posture. All right, now, if you know you're going to need a wall or a chair, go ahead and maneuver to it now. We'll start balancing on the right leg. So, with my focus for tree pose, we're going to call this phase one. So, I'm going the left foot, the toes are on the mat, the left heel is over, not on the right ankle. The left knee opens up 90 degrees. Now, if you want to go a little deeper or a little higher into this, bring that foot up halfway. Hands can be at heart center. And of course, if you've got the flexibility for it, bring that left foot, try to bring that heel as high as you can to the upper portion of the right thigh. Ooh. All right, hands are at heart center. Feel free to grow your limbs however you see fit. If you want to go a little deeper, you can take your gaze up towards the ceiling and introduce a small back bend. Lots of options. Try to find something that's not moving. It's easier to focus on something that's not moving. You want to focus on something that is moving, it will work in your balance. Shoulders are back, core is in. One more breath in. Exhale, release. All right, other side. Ground out of that left leg, the right foot. Phase one, two, or three, wherever you're comfortable today. I'm just going to bring mine up halfway here, what I call phase two. The knees out. Mine's not quite out at 90 degrees, but go where you can today. All right, hands at heart center, or if necessary, on a wall or a chair, wherever you need to. And even from a modified posture here, you can still introduce an intermediate posture. Bringing the shoulders back a little, taking your gaze up. Have some fun with it. This is your tree. Go with it where you will. Two more breaths here. And recon. Nice. All right, from tree pose, Vrikshasana, let's do Pasadita Padasana, a wide leg forward fold. So take the feet wide on your mat. Pigeon toe. So I want you to bring the toes in while the heels are coming out to the side. Hands on hips. Inhale, lean back a little. Exhale, forward fold, and release your hands to the mat. Now, for those of you that want to go ahead and bring that forehead or the crown of the head closer to the mat, feel free. Everyone else, hang out right here. Try to keep those legs extended, keep them long. Only micro bends if necessary here. Grooving. So keep your core, your stomach in. We still need to support that lower back, especially in this posture. Nice. Okay, your crown of your head is on the mat. Just bring it up just a little bit. And we're going to favor the right leg. So just move your torso and walk the hands over towards the right leg. Nothing extravagant here, but you're going to feel a little more pressure along the hamstrings, maybe behind the knee of that right leg. We're here for 2 breaths. Thank you, Rain. And walk the hands back to the center, and let's favor the left leg. Now, some of you may have the whole of your torso wrapped around your left leg. If you do, fantastic. One more breath here. And walk the hands back to the center, please. And let's walk the hands forward. Try to give me a flat back here. Nice. So the core is really working here. All right. Heel, toe, the feet together. Heel, toe, the feet together. Slowly. Bend the knees, and we're going to roll up slowly. Nice. Wonderful. Speaking of hamstrings, let's get a little deeper into the hamstrings. I'm going to bring up my blocks. You don't have to have blocks in this one. There's a lot of postures, but this is Parsvottanasana. So for Parsvottanasana, this is an intensive Eastern stretch, as the old yogis like to call it. So let's start from Tadasana. Take the right leg back, not as far back as Warrior One. You can always adjust the back foot. This is going to be a forward fold over the left leg. Let's start with hands on hips initially, please. Try to keep that left leg long and straight. Don't bend it. So inhale, lean back a little. Exhale, forward fold, and your hands can come down the legs, reaching for the mat. If you can't reach the mat, blocks. You can put the blocks at any angle. If you're unable to reach the floor and you don't have any blocks, those hands can go on the legs. Not to put too much weight there. Keep your core engaged here with this one. I want the focus of the energy on that left leg. Keep the head relaxed. For those of you that can, kiss your left knee or put your forehead on your left shin. The back foot, you can adjust. Bring it up. And if you bring that foot up, it's going to intensify that left leg a bit more. You can take it back a little bit. Hang in here, folks. Give me one more deep breath. And on your exhale, pull the core in and lift the torso. Keep the feet where they're at. Just lift, and step up. Nice. Other side. Keep that right foot there, right leg there. Step the left foot back. Hands on hips. Okay, we'll call this an intermediate one. For those of you that want to try this a little differently, you can take the arms up, bring the fingers, the index fingers together, and do a forward fold by bringing your fingertips down to the mat right in front of the foot. Another option here is to clasp the hands behind you, extend down, and reach over for the forward fold. Lots of options here, folks. So give it a shot, whatever you'd like to do. You can follow my lead here and just inhale, lean back, exhale, forward fold. It's a bit of a challenge here to have the fingers clasped in front, fingertips coming down. Same with having the hands clasped behind you. No matter what, though, we're still trying to put that forehead on your right knee or right shin. Not the easiest thing in the world. Give me 2 more breaths right here. We're looking great, folks. Last breath in. If your hands are clasped, release your hands, pull the core in and lift the torso. Wow. And step up and shake it off. All right. Winding down. Winding down. Hey, let's throw in another balance. Make sure we're ready for our day. We'll mix this up a bit. We're going to balance on the left leg. Bring the right knee up. Good. And you can hold on to that right knee with one hand or both hands, or have a hand on a wall or a chair to work your balance. Some of you may have had a wild Friday night. You know who you are. All right. Hey, let's take that knee and open it up now. It's a hip opener. Yeah, we've done a few of these already this morning. Nice. And bring the knee back to center. Try not to let that right foot touch the mat. We're going to keep bouncing on the left leg. Keep the torso tall. Just extend the right leg back. Oh, do you feel it? Yes. The right hip, the core, top of the thigh, that stretch. That's it. One more breath. And on the exhale, release the foot to the mat. Wonderful. All right, let's get our balance here. Let's do the other side. Bring the left knee up. You don't have to hold on to it, but it doesn't hurt to do so. Try not to put too much weight. Don't just let the leg hang there as you cup it and hold it. Keep the torso tall. Keep your breath deep. Okay, let's do a hip opener. We're going to take that left knee and open it up to the side. Taking my right hand to the right hip. Of course, if you need it to balance somewhere else, go ahead. Nice work, nice work. One more breath here. And on your exhale, bring the knee back to center. Keep balancing, we got this. Bring that leg behind you. Take it nice and slow. Try to extend the left leg. Don't let the left foot touch the mat. The torso remains tall. Core is in. Feel a great stretch at the top of that left thigh. That left glute. Excellent. One breath here. And on your exhale, release. Let it go. Awesome. Okay, Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet together or slightly apart. I'll leave that up to you. Give me an inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Swan dive down. Come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reach up, arms come up. Exhale your arms to your sides. Hands on hips. Small back bend. Pelvis forward, lift the heart. And bring it up to neutral. Inhale your arms all the way up. Palms come together. Exhale the breath as the hands come down. Pass your third eye to your heart center. Your eyes are soft or closed at this point. And just reaffirm your center, your balance, your groove. Release your Ujjayi Pranayama breath. Breathe easy. Feel your connectivity to the mat, to the floor, to the earth. Scan the body, legs, your core, shoulders. 2 more easy breaths. From your mat to your world, remember always to remain kind. Remain gentle, and always remember to stay fearless. Thank you, folks, for a great session this morning. Thank you, and namaste.